Hello and welcome to the last 16 of the Pro Wrestling World Cup. And what is this guy doing here? With his funny shaped head and his awful entrance music. But fair play to the guy who got through second place in Group B. So he's now in the last 16. Kudos. Earlier today, by the way, in case you missed it, we had a four-way elimination match between the four people who finished in third place, all on 3 points, to decide which three of them get to stay and which one goes home, and also which order the three are in. So, yeah, there you have that. So yeah, Primo getting through. There's going to be 2 last 16 matches today, 2 tomorrow, 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. Just like in the real World Cup. We're trying to keep it in sync with the real World Cup, except for all our matches obviously happening at 8 PM UK time, whereas they're happening throughout the day at different times and what have you in the real World Cup, or they have been doing anyway. I don't know, I'm not really following it that closely, believe it or not. Like, I like my Pro Wrestling World Cup, I'm not particularly following the FIFA World Cup. Anyway, Primo's opponent, having finished top of Group A. I think on the last day he went in third place in Group A and got an impressive win and ended up top of Group A. Well done him. I should mention Primo representing Puerto Rico, representing Scotland, Drew McIntyre. That man! He is such a man. Such a man. So yeah, we didn't have a Pro Wrestling World Cup match yesterday, as there was no World Cup matches yesterday in the FIFA World Cup. We're back today. Yeah, truly trying to keep it in time, so far I've done pretty well with it, and it should, in theory, only get easier. So we should do pretty well keeping, I've cursed myself now, but we should manage to, if we keep in time, we should have the final on the 15th. As expected. And the good news is, after the last 16 there's 2 days off, and then after the quarterfinals there's 2 days off, and after the semi-finals there's 2 days off. So if we do for any reason fall behind, hopefully I'll be able to catch up. Fingers crossed. Anyway, enough crossing of fingers. Let's get into the match. Primo Colón, Drew McIntyre. 1 fall to a finish. 1 fall. And the winner goes through to the quarterfinals. The loser goes home. It's straight up knockout time now. All the pressure. All the pressure. And Drew started off this World Cup, bear in mind, by losing his opening match. On day 1. He was on opening day against Rusev. He lost. Rusev's gone home. Drew's gone through. That cannot happen anymore. You can't lose now and still end up going through. So Drew, knowing that and having learned from his past mistake, taking it to Primo with a reverse STO and then just a load of ground stamps and kicks and what have you. Look at him just taking it to Primo. He ain't messing about. Oh, Primo finally dodges one of those kicks to the back. Went for a German suplex, but Drew reversed out of it with a back elbow. And now picks him up and just launches him across the ring. Doesn't even bother completing the suplex. Why would I take a minor bump, says Drew, when I can just throw you across the ring? Knee to the back of the head drives Primo's face into the mat. Probably trying to knock his head into a normal shape. Elbow to the back of the head. I just want to say, by the way, because I keep ripping on Primo for this. I'm ripping on the character model. I've never actually noticed if Primo has a funny shaped head in real life, so I can't comment one way or the other. He's outside the ring now, courtesy of Drew. Drew's stalking him, waiting for him to get up. Runs along the apron. Oh, running elbow attack. By Drew, he's not messing about. And while we can see a little bit more of the arena, shout out to Scott from EWA for making the arena for me. He's our creation guy. He makes most of our belts and our arenas. And I asked him if he'd make me an arena for this, and he graciously agreed. Oh, the power deadlift, belly to belly overhead suplex by Drew. Showing off his strength advantage over Primo. Sends him into the ring post. Primo ducks behind though, kick to the back of the knee. And then Drew switches behind, punch to the back. And then Primo switches behind, kick to the back of the knee. And then Drew with the back elbows. Neither one of them wanting the other one to get the advantage. Oh, bounces his head off the ring post. We're up to 8. The referee reluctant to count them out. Primo back in. Oh! He almost got himself counted out then by insisting on getting Primo back in. Drew does not want a count out win. But he almost lost by count out. That would have been crazy. That would have been a crazy first knockout stage. Just a 1 count on Primo. Imagine if that was how we started the knockout stages. That would have been really crazy. Left hand from Primo. Bounces Drew off the ropes. Arm drag. Okay, Primo's got a second win now, having nearly won the match. Clearly that pumped him up. Almost getting that feeling of victory. Even though he was basically unconscious, he probably still got a bit of an adrenaline rush when he thought he was going to win. And maybe that's how he's fighting back. He's got an arm wrench on now. Oh, Drew fighting out of it though. Oh, using his strength and then just a right hand to the stomach will help as well. Picks him up for a scoop slam, but Primo, using his speed advantage, drops down behind, reverse DDT. Goes for a pin. 1. Ah, Drew's having none of that. Drew is having none of that. Oh, blocked the left and threw a right of his own. Oh! Back up to his feet and just plants Primo with a headbutt. That's the Scottish way. Well done, Drew. And a deadlift, not German, gut wrench powerbomb. Oh! Punches to the side of the head. If his side of his head wasn't dinted, it is now. Arm drag from Primo, though. He's fighting back into it. Oh, Drew blocks him. Let's get in mind here. Big power move. Oh, no. Pile driver. Oh! Brutal. And goes for the pin, and rightly so, just in case he connected. Sweet. 2. Primo got the rope. Oh, my God. Primo got the rope, and the referee saw it. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Couple of seriously entertaining moments in this match, in my opinion, so far. Drew almost getting counted out. And Primo almost getting the win there. Primo grabbing the rope to keep himself in it. It's almost like it's fated for Primo to win this match. Drew disagrees though. Reverse vertical suplex. And now what's he got in mind? Oh, he's getting pumped up now. He's stamping on the floor. I think he's got the Claymore kick in mind. Primo, move! Oh, he takes one straight to the face. And that should be all she wrote. 1, 2... 3. Okay, Primo though gave Drew a couple of scares there. There's no table to bring up. This is straight up knockouts. Drew goes through, and we go on to our next match, I guess. No point in wasting any time. Alright, let's get into it. And the match itself was interesting in the previous match. This match has an interesting backstory before they even get in the ring. So, top of Group C, undefeated, 2 wins and a draw, was Cesaro. Now, the man that Cesaro drew against, double count out, was his opponent today's tag partner. It was Killian Dane representing Northern Ireland, obviously Cesaro representing Switzerland, and today he faces a reasonably local rival, Alexander Wolfe from Germany, who's had better fortune than the German FIFA World Cup team, who went home in the group stages. So, Wolfe, now, here's where things got interesting, is after that double count out, I was like, okay, well they have some unfinished business there, so we're going to do a false count anywhere rematch. Then later in that episode, Alexander Wolfe did a bro kick during his group stage match against, I can't remember who it was against, and I was like, that's a shout out to Sheamus, Cesaro's tag partner, if ever I've seen it. So they ended up having a tornado tag false count anywhere match between Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar, and Sanity, which comprised of Killian Dane and Alexander Wolfe. So, super interesting backstory. They've had like a mini feud going through this World Cup. So I'm really looking forward to what should essentially be the last chapter of that rivalry, because one of these is going home. Although Killian Dane's still in the tournament. Sheamus never was. So if Cesaro comes through, we could theoretically see a rematch in the final between Cesaro and Killian Dane, I think, is when they would be able to first meet. If Alexander Wolfe goes through, the final could be Sanity versus each other, I think. I think that's how it works. I can't quite remember how the draw works, but I've done it in line with the FIFA World Cup. So I think once you've got out of a group together, I think the first time you can face each other again is in the final. I'm pretty sure. And I guess we'll find out as we progress. But Yeah, so super built up match. Probably the only real consistent running feud throughout this World Cup so far. And the look of the draw would have it where these two meet in the last 16 in the knockout phases. Before either of them have the chance to be booted out by anyone else, they get each other straight away. Right. So all that backstory has managed to kill a lot of time on Alexander Wolfe's slow entrance. And there we have it. Okay, awesome. Oh. I forgot how much he just, like, goes crazy when he gets in the ring. It's weird, he walks down to the ring so slowly, and then just starts running around like a hyperactive child. Like, having a paddy, having a tantrum because he couldn't have a lollipop. Okay. Wolfe versus Cesaro. Germany versus Switzerland. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, and Wolfe runs in, head of steam, Luther's press, and pounding on Cesaro's face instantly. Not wanting to suffer the same fate as his national football team, or soccer. Definitely wanting to stay in the World Cup all the way through and win it. Well, Cesaro bounced off the turnbuckle, he was whipped in hard, but then as Wolfe went to pick him up, he hits a knee lift. Takes Alexander Wolfe down, front face lock from Cesaro. What's he got in mind? Absolutely nothing. Terrific. Oh, now he's got the front face lock again, and goes for a suplex. I wonder what the point of that was. Doesn't matter. Just the game being the game. Sweeps the leg. Alexander Wolfe back on his feet, Cesaro back on the mat. Now, Wolfe slowly bringing Cesaro back to his feet. Punches him, lifts him up. Oh, swinging neck breaker. Very nice. Very nice. So far, Alexander Wolfe definitely had the better of the opening portion of this match. Sort of like a half camel clutch there, sticking the knee across the back. Wrenching back. Oh, Cesaro slips out. That was a nice escape. That was like a combination of strength and technique. That was very nice. And that was also a great combination of strength and technique. Grabs him by the head and just suplexes him. That was crazy. Off the ropes and a jumping back elbow from Cesaro. And now a snap suplex. Cesaro starting to build up some momentum now. Oh, kick to the back. Just as Wolfe was thinking of getting up to his feet, Cesaro said, nah, not gonna happen. Wolfe catches the foot though. Hooks it up and T-bone suplex from Alexander Wolfe. Very nice. Very back and forth, entertaining match so far. Oh, German suplex from the German. Something we haven't actually seen an awful lot of from Alexander Wolfe, actually. Oh, what's Cesaro got in mind here? Oh, he had him by the throat, but Wolfe elbow to the back of the head. And now a Northern Light suplex. Doesn't hold it though, probably knew suplexing him towards the ropes and wouldn't have been able to get a pin. Nice. Oh, double jumping elbow drop. And a third. Look at this. Absolutely beating down Cesaro. Now lifts him up. Lifts him up onto his shoulder. Cesaro drops down behind and reverse DDT. Stomp to the face. And now rubbing the face in the mat. Wolfe rolled over to protect his face. But didn't end up doing that. Drops the elbow and goes for the pin. One count. Going to take a bit more than that to kick Alexander Wolfe out of the World Cup. I feel. Now scoops him up and Wolfe drops down behind. Kick to the back of the knee. Lifts him up on the shoulder. What's he got in mind here? Oh, Death Valley driver. Lifts him up. Trying to pull Cesaro's head off now. Oh, that angle though. Oh, he looked angry at the end then more than in pain. Maybe Wolfe twisted a bit far and he didn't appreciate it. Oh, this is how he won his last match to come through to this round, I believe, with this powerbomb. And he beats Cesaro here. Alexander Wolfe progresses. That's pretty crazy. So, the two men that we saw win today, Drew McIntyre and Alexander Wolfe will meet in the quarterfinals. That's how it works. So, yeah, every day when you see like a couple of matches, they will be fighting to face each other in the quarterfinals. But for now, leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. As always, thank you very much for watching. I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.